Hello everyone, I'm Marco, and today I would like to talk about principles and major concepts of linguistics. So without further ado, let's jump to the first page. The first page is about synchrony and diachrony. So I will talk about what synchrony is and what diachrony is. Synchrony is the study of language at any given period of time. It attempts to study the function of a language without reference to earlier or later stages. It analyzes and describes how language is actually used by a group of people in a speech community. So, it involves analyzing grammar, classification, and arrangements of the features of a language. Then diachrony. Diachrony is a study of historical development of language through different periods of time. It describes changes in particular languages, and it reconstructs the prehistory of languages and determines their connection, grouping them into language families. The next page is about form and substances. Now, substance is sounds produced by the human speech organs, which needs functional configuration to become form. So substance cannot stand alone. And then form is sounds, letters, or words that are arranged in a certain way that has a meaning. For example, phoneme B doesn't have any meaning if it stands alone. It is just a sound produced by the human speech organ, right? However, if it is combined with other phonemes, form is created. So for example, if phoneme B, you combine it with O, and K, it becomes book, and book does have a meaning. So same goes with buy and ball. The next page is about competence and performance. Competence is knowledge possessed by the speakers of a language, which is the way a language system is used in communication. Then performance is actual manifestation of competence and may be flawed because of memory limitations, distractions, shifts of attention and interest, and errors or other psychological factors. The next page is about lang and parole. Lang is the system of a language, all the possible rules that make up the language in theory. And then parole is how the rules are put into actions by the speakers of a language, which is different among speakers. So we can see this like this example. These concepts can be compared to playing chess. So when you play chess, lang represents the rules of chess that both players have to use in order to play. On the other hand, parole represents all the different possible moves that each player may make. So it is always different. The rules of chess is always the same, but the play style of the players isn't. Just like two speakers of a language will not speak exactly the same way. So lang is like the theory, and then parole is like the way the speaker use the language or speak the language. The next page is about syntagmatic and paradigmatic. Syntagmatic relations is a type of semantic relations between phonemes or words that co-occur in the same sentence or text. For example, the word cat is a combination of phonemes C, A, and T. Then paradigmatic relation is a type of semantic relations between words that can be substituted with other words which contain the same meaning. So it's like word choice. For example, the word amazing can be replaced with extraordinary or marvelous or incredible, which all have the same meaning. That's all for the presentation. Thank you for your attention, and we'll see you next time.